You're looking at a site I created for this training example. In the previous video, I added a picture library to this site and uploaded some pictures, which will become my navigation tiles on this home page. Now to do that, I'm using the Promoted Links application. And again, SharePoint lists and libraries are now called apps. So the next step is to add the Promoted Links app to this site. I'm clicking on the gear icon and choosing Site Contents. And be aware that it's possible you already have a Promoted Links list or app in your site contents. So check for that first. Click on Add an App. I can browse for the app I want, but I can also use this search field to find the app that I'm looking for. I'm typing Promoted to find the Promoted Links app, and here it is. Click on it, name it. I'm going to call it Promoted Links and click on Create. And now you can see that I have this Promoted Links app on my site. When I click on it, all I see is an empty list. So next I want to start adding links to this list. Click on the Items tab and then click New Item. And that brings up this window where I'll configure the first promoted link. I'll title it Are You Experienced? And in the next field, enter the URL of the icon you want to use as your tile or button. In the previous video, I added a picture library and some icons, so I'm going to open that library in a new tab. In the left-hand navigation, I can see the Pictures library under Recent Links, and I'm right-clicking and choosing Open Link in New Tab. And here's the Are You Experienced icon I want to use. Click on the icon and you will see the name of the picture at the top. It's a hyperlink. Click on it. And I can copy the URL. Highlight that URL. You can use Control-C to copy or right-click and choose Copy. And now I'm going back to the form and pasting the URL into the background image location field. The next field is asking for a description of that image. You don't have to enter a description, but I recommend doing so because your list will then display that description instead of the URL. And URLs are usually pretty long, and the columns in your list will be wider if the list is displaying the URLs. So enter a short description, and your list will be easier to view and manage. I'll just type, Are you experienced? And next, whatever you type in this large description field will be what appears when you hover your cursor over the tile that you create. I'm entering click to navigate to the UX blog. Next is the link location. This is where you want the users to go when they click on the navigation tile. Now, I already have my UX blog set up, so I'm going to go to that page and copy the URL and then paste it into this field. Again, I recommend typing in a description to make your list view more manageable. This drop-down choice is launch behavior. If you choose in-page navigation, when I click on the navigation tile I'm creating, the page will change to that URL. I'm going to choose New Tab, so when I click on the tile, it will open my UX blog in a new tab in the browser. When you have more than one tile, you can determine how they appear from left to right using this Order Tab field by entering numbers into the field. And I'll explain this Order tab a little more in the next video. So now when I click on Save, I have this tile showing in my Promoted Links library. When I hover over it, it animates and I can read whatever I populated in the large description field. And when I click on it, it opens a new tab and takes me to my UX blog. Now, using this same process, I'm going to add 2 more navigation tiles in my Promoted Links library. So now you can see all 3 tiles that I added to the Promoted Links library. In the next video, I'll show you how to edit this library and make some changes.